Welcome back to 18 News Time once again for our weekly visit to the Dubois County Humane Society. Donna Hopkins is with us this week, and this week we're going to be talking about a bunch of different things. This week we are going to be, first thing we'll be taking a look at is cleaning out the dog carriages here. So why don't you tell us about that?
Sure. Today we had another successful transport. You hear me talking about that you can bring your dogs or your cats in, and we will help them go up to Bloomington in a temperature-controlled truck. They go spend the night. So they went up yesterday. They just got delivered. So in a moment, we're going to go through and we're going to see what all is involved after the transport resumes. I'm going to show you the end result, and if you want to pan the camera over in a moment, these are the kennels that the animals come back in. The larger ones, of course, for the dogs. The smaller ones can be for small dogs or for cats. What we're asking for is for parents or grandparents or babysitters who maybe have the older kid, maybe, late elementary or middle school, who needs something to do. If you want to come and volunteer and help us clean these out, it is so simple. We have this special bleach water. We take out the old newspapers, you spray it with bleach water, boom, and it takes care of it. So if you're looking for something to give your kids something to do this summer, we would so greatly appreciate any help. We do this twice a month at least. If you have any questions, you call us at 482-7387, and they'll be able to tell you what dates that we have available that we could use help. And not only is it for transfer, but also when people come just borrow crates from us or to get feral traps. We need help cleaning those all the time. Something else real quick before we go inside and show you the animals. It has been raining. Mother Nature is a crab, and it has just been so rainy. And there's something I want to tell people that I just learned. When you try to take your dog outside to go potty and they stand there at the door or maybe even stand back and they're kind of like, I'm not going out in this. Did you know it's actually the sound of the rain that's hitting the roof or hitting the porch that they're objecting to? It's not so much the rain, because people say, my dog loves to swim. Why won't he go out in the rain? It's the sound that is affecting him more than the rain. So it's just a little FYI for anybody to know. We'll go inside and we'll show you some of the goings on after a spay and neuter transport. So as you see, we have lots of animals, and this is called a half transport. So we have a full and then we have a half. This was a half. Number one thing I want to do is say thank you to all of the people who brought their animals in or helped us catch feral cats and get them fixed to stop that procreation. This is the number one reason why we go to the community and say, please spay and neuter all of your animals to stop this kind of chaos, because it takes a lot of work. The ladies who volunteer and do this are amazing angels, because not only once they arrive, then they have to clean those crates if somebody else doesn't do it. They have to take them out for walks, give them water, get them reconnected, reunited with their families. Just a lot of work. So anyway, that's just kind of an inside scoop of what happens when we have a transport. Briefly, I also want to talk about our vacation raffle that we had briefly discussed last week. I got my ticket.
All right.
And what they have is it's $40 per ticket. We're going to sell 500 tickets. The money is going to go to our vet bills, and the four choices, or not the four choices, but the four things that will be raffled. One is a trip to Jamaica, which is $2,800 value. A Caribbean cruise, which is $2,000 value, a trip to Florida, $1,000 value, and a trip to French Lick, which is a $500 value. Once they're all sold, there will be a winning done via Facebook Live. Okay. And that's how you're going to know you win, but you don't have to be there live, because they'll also contact you on the phone number that you give them. So that's how you'll know. And when the closer we get, I'll let the public know what we're up against as far as, we've got only 50 tickets left or whatever the case may be.
Perfect. Great.
And then one last thing.
Last thing.
I promise I'll make it short. I'm going to start talking about our Strazenfest booth. I know it sounds crazy to be talking about that the middle of June, but we're starting to get prepared and geared up. And so in the future, I'll be giving you one thing a week. We'll be getting you built up to come out to our Strazenfest booth, which will also go to our vet bills. Great.
For all of the animals here at the Dubois County Humane Society, make sure you check them out on their Facebook page and on petfinder.com, as well as their website, duboiscountyhumane.org. Thanks a lot for watching. Stay tuned. Weather's next.